Obviously, it's been a very eventful past few days with a lot of uncertainty, but I appreciate all of the time and effort that our athletic administration and campus administration have put forth to keep everyone informed and to provide updates as quickly as possible in this extremely fluid situation that was not only changing daily but hourly in some instances. Although it is obviously disappointing conclusion to our season, we certainly understand the need for this, and we'll just manage this situation the best that we can, and are just taking it day by day.
Renee, this is Scott Ritchie from the News Gazette. I guess when all of this happened at the end of last week, where were you and the team, and kind of how did you maybe handle this type of situation that there's no really guidebook for?
No protocol for this type of situation, that's for sure. Let's see, it was last Thursday, which actually was our team's day off, and we had a meeting, an athletic staff meeting with the updated information, and actually during that meeting it was announced regarding the basketball tournament and the the NCAA championships. And so following that meeting, I contacted the team to see if everyone was available so that we could get information as a team, and we did that at our facility. And obviously some very sad faces, but again, understanding the seriousness of the situation, and it really does put things in perspective. I mean, yes, we're competing and playing to win and be successful, but it has provided a chance for people to take a step back and really put things in perspective, and remember what truly is important in life.
I mean, did you have maybe any specific conversations about with your team just on maybe ways to handle this or get through this, or how you may have kept in touch with them, approach this in the week since it happened?
Well, I mean, one thing that we've always emphasized throughout our program is just managing ourselves, managing the situation, and truly taking things day by day. And in particular, our sport, it's tournament by tournament, round by round, shot by shot. And so just really focusing on the things within our control. Again, that's another key element that we emphasize in our program is, focus on what we can control. And a lot of the things going on right now are completely outside of our control. What can we do in this situation to continue to move forward? Obviously we have no organized team activities whatsoever. So right now, just letting the team get back home, get settled. Honestly, those last several days, that's what our coaching staff has been doing, is assisting our team members getting home, especially our international team members, because obviously that's a little bit more challenging than just grabbing your bag, hopping in the car, and driving home. And so we've had numerous changes to plans and just gathering a lot of information to help them out. And as of yesterday, all of our team members had.
I suppose what extra went into maybe getting your international players back home, and just what more challenges were there to try and accomplish that?
Well, first off, determining, is that really the best course of action for them? And of course, they wanted to head home, but is that the safest thing to do right now? And then determining what flights are available, looking into the F1 student visa and what steps needed to be taken for that. And then for those who live in an apartment, assuming that they may not be back until August, what needs to be taken care of with the apartment complex, and making sure those steps were taken care of. And then for our team member who lives in a dorm, obviously that information came out here just recently, so she packed up her things from her dorm room in order to move out. So taking care of those various things, and then having, flights that were canceled and having to make changes to that. And then for our student athlete living in the dorm, we had already made housing arrangements for her, and so just continuing to make modifications to that based on her needs. And so just making sure we could assist our team members in any way that we possibly could.
I guess one more thing on that. You kind of broke up when you were talking about them being home, but are all of them home now?
Yes, all of them have gone home, and some are still in the process of getting home. Obviously, our international students, that takes a little bit longer for them to get home, but they should be getting home at some point in time today.
Hi, Renee. This is Gabby Harding from the Daily Illini. I just kind of wanted to see, with Tristan, this might have been her last go-around in an Illinois uniform. Can you just kind of reflect on, what she's brought to your team these last few years?
Well, she has really been a unifier for our team, and it worked great the group together. And this year, really trying to lead the team, back to the NCAA championship, obviously, and just working to keep the team working as a cohesive unit, and keeping that big picture in mind and keeping things in perspective. She's done a great job of keeping that big picture idea in front of everybody, because sometimes the process needs to be simplified, and she does a great job of doing that, and just bringing a lot of positive energy to the team, keeping the mood light, and being a source to her teammates.
Obviously, she's grown as a golfer, in these past years, but where have you seen her kind of grow as a person?
As a person, well, she even mentioned it the other day regarding her first week on campus, and how much she has grown since that point in time. Just being able to manage various situations, manage herself, and be able to keep that perspective so much better than she did before, and just taking in everything and enjoying it for what it is, and really.
I guess, Renee, this is Scott again. Just looking at your season, maybe as abbreviated as it ended up being. I mean, you're coming off the NCAA championship appearance last year. Did you feel like this team was maybe building, potentially, back to that level?
Absolutely. I felt that we had a very solid fall season. Unlike the previous year, we didn't have any wins, but we played some solid golf day in and day out, and continually put ourselves into contention. And I felt that we had not even come close to playing the golf that we were capable of, and so I definitely felt that we were building again to another postseason that included the NCAA championship. I mean, that's not to say that there wasn't work to be done, but felt that we definitely were capable of that.